Hi, and welcome back to It's Okay
To Be Wrong,
a podcast with Katie and Tanner Cunningham. Hello, how are you?
I'm very swell. It's the first Monday in May.
The best Monday in May, some would say.
I would agree.
It's Met Monday.
Met Monday.
Do you want to talk about the Met?
No, we have to talk about the Met.
Let's just get right into it.
Okay, hop right in.
Okay, so this year's theme of the Met is super fine tailoring, a showcase on black tailoring, dandyism, luxury to the epitome, and it's telling the story of dandyism and superfine tailoring through a multicultural intersectional lens of what it means to be black, really, and how fashion is kind of weaved through that is kind of like what I've interpreted. I could be a little bit wrong, but that's kind of what I've taken in. What are you thinking?
It's been guest curated by Monica Miller. She's a professor. I'm not sure where, but she wrote the book called Slaves to Fashion, and it does talk about like dandyism, what that means, and this is all happening tonight at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They take over a complete wing, and the Met Gala happens the first Monday in May every single year, and it's helmed by our queen of the bob, Anna Wintour.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. And I really love, they've brought in several guest curators, as they should, like as a very white organization, at least appears like vocally to me. They've brought in people to help understand and really kick this off. And really it's paying so much homage to the late King Andre Leon Talley.
Definitely. Like, he's definitely going to be a highlight. People are going to be inspired by him dressing like him tonight. I can't wait to see a fucking caftan in my sight. Like, beauty, honey, I'm starved. My eyes are starved for beauty. America, it's Bleak Street over here, baby. Let's get it hot and cooking.
It is Bleak Street over here in America. Don't turn on the news. Turn on It's Okay to Be Wrong.
No, don't turn on the news, whatever you do.
No. So, yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with the Met. I love watching it. I actually started watching the Met with you several years ago. Like, it was really... I remember like seeing it on like my MSN browser. I'll never forget seeing like Rihanna dressed up like back in like 2012, 13, 14, maybe something around there. But yeah, I'm thrilled. Who are you most excited to see tonight?
I was actually about to ask, who is your Met darling? Like, who is like someone you always want to see at the Met? Obviously Rihanna.
Zendaya.
Obviously Zendaya.
Rihanna. Did you say Rihanna? I'm so sorry.
That was the first one. But yeah, obviously Zendaya, obviously Rihanna. Who else? Like,
Lady Gaga. I love seeing Lady Gaga at the Met. I love seeing Janelle Monáe at the Met. Janelle Monáe always shows up in something like fabulous and stunning. I'm really excited to see Doechii this year. I think it's going to be her first Met, and it's going to be I can't wait. I'm like ready to be gagged. Like, I have 45 more minutes until I can like just drool at the screen at all this American beauty. And you know what? Like, I don't even know if we've talked about this, but a lot of people are talking about boycotting the Met, especially this year. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, not this year. Not this time.
Not now.
No, like not now.
They did 2 years of America the last 2 times. That would have been the time, bitch. Not now.
Literally. Go like boycott with Karl Lagerfeld, who literally hated fat people, even though he was fat. I do have a beautiful Karl Lagerfeld coat, but like I didn't know that when I first bought it. But either way, I would still own it. Okay.
Do you know anybody that's confirmed to be attending tonight other than Doechii? I know Doechii's going to be there. Who else?
I've like pretty much heard Rihanna.
Okay, great.
A$AP Rocky, obviously.
A$AP.
Yeah, so the co-chairs.
So
let's talk about the co-chairs. Our co-chairs are Lewis Hamilton, who was a race car driver.
Person.
Yeah.
We don't know you, but we love you.
And then Domingo Coleman.
Oh, Coleman Domingo.
Thank you. Sorry, I was like, am I saying his name backwards? Yes, I am. A$AP Rocky and Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton is actually going to be a big sponsor of tonight, which makes sense because Pharrell and,
Pharrell, Andre Leon Talley. They have Andre Leon Talley in the exhibit. And like, I'm just thrilled I just can't wait. I'm going to be gagged.
I think it would be a really cool experience to get to go to the Met because you do get to have like a sit down dinner and then you get to see the exhibit by yourself. Like nobody else is there other than these famous people, I guess. And then you get to have a performer. Like Doechii's probably going to perform tonight.
No, there's going to be a performance and then everybody looks beautiful and they all dance like, hello. Do you not remember the pictures of Taylor Swift and Carly Claus dancing?
Yeah, or them smoking in the bathroom. That's really iconic.
No, literally. It's just like what they do, okay? And then I think it was Heavenly Bodies, Celestial Bodies. Heavenly Bodies. Like a few years ago, we got all those incredible just like behind the scene photos. And like so much of it was like Black excellence. I can't wait to see like all of these people just come out tonight.
I think tonight we're going to see a lot of like suiting materials, right? Because that's just like Black dandyism at its finest. But we're also going to see zoot suits, tailorings, a lot of color, a lot of like really cool, like hopefully art, abstract. They could even make make it like really cool. Like if I was a young guy, I would be like in a Dapper Dan outfit from like top to bottom, because he was just like the coolest like culture creator.
Literally.
And so like I'm really excited. This carpet has me titillated.
No, I can't wait. It's going to be so fabulous. The person I'm least excited about seeing is like Kimberly Kardashian.
I hope she doesn't come.
I hope Anna Wintour shows up in a suit, like a super fine tailored suit. I don't think she would do it, but she could totally do it with that fuck ass bob.
Yeah, that fuck ass Bob, please get out of here.
No, like
She could do anything. She runs Condé Nast, please.
no, she is the queen, and I can't wait to see all this homage paid to Andre Leon Talley. So I cannot wait for the Met.
Yes.
And there's a couple of documentaries you can watch if you actually want to learn about the Met and like all the behind the scenes. If you like really love behind the scenes like we do, the first Monday in May is on Amazon Prime. It's incredible, and it gives you like all the details, and like prepares you months ahead, and it gives you the how the exhibit is created, to how you invite the guests, to how we even like seat the guests. Like it is true behind the scenes workmanship.
Yes.
It's
no,
amazing.
this has been happening for over 9 months. Like that's a good point that you bring up. Like this just doesn't happen overnight. It's not like a willy-nilly thing. It's an exhibition that's going to be there for months. We're actually planning a trip to New York to go see it. So
I know, I want to go so badly. We started planning because like the exhibit is just going to be, we saw pictures of it today, and it was just, it's unbelievable. And yeah, we're going to try and plan a trip to New York.
And also the Met TikToks. I want to go to the Met cloisters. I want to go to all of the Met iterations. Like I'm Met crazy.
No, I can't wait. And we love fashion and culture, and Tanner's been on this whole style evolution for the last couple years. And I very much have like what I like in style, and just like us like pairing that and figuring that out together, and pairing like expensive items with our very like thrift store items. Like it's a lot of fun. And so we love fashion, we love culture, and we hope you give us your hot takes of the Met tomorrow.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear them.
Literally. What else is on the radar? Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear hair care.
Those are great.
Yeah, their sleep ones are actually kind of fire.
No, I love the sleep.
We got some sent to us, and they're really good.
No, I love Sugar Bear hair care. I would work with them again and again and again and again. And the vitamins are actually delicious. Like, it's probably because there's added sugar, but I don't care.
It's in the name, sugar. Hello.
Hello, sugar, sugar. What do you want to catch up on?
Oh, should we do our pop culture whiplash segment?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
How I feel in the back of a Tesla.
No, literally, how we feel in the back of a Tesla. So this segment is, we have about 8 different things that have happened within the last week or so, I would say, in pop culture. And we're going to choose however many we can get through within a minute. We're going to give you our hot takes, our hot takes, already said that, our hot topics, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to get the timer queued up for you. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Perfect. Let's see. Okay, time starting now.
Okay, the Cowboy Carter ticket sales, there's reports that they are like plummeting. And honestly, we got on Ticketmaster and looked for ourselves. And you know what? We might be going. There's actually so many tickets available. What are y'all doing going out there and supporting Beyonce? But then also I'm like, we've actually been in a recession for over a year. So is this like a direct correlation of like, we've already bought tickets. We just did tickets in 2023. And that is the thing about concerts and things. Like Beyonce just did a tour in 2023 and now she's starting in 2025. And it's like, how much money can you spend for that? Some of us are still paying off our credit cards from 2023 from when we first bought those tickets. Hello.
30 seconds.
Rack it up, debt, baby. And so what I will say is like, go out and buy tickets. And honestly, right now I'm just going to manifest that we get Cowboy Carter tickets sent to us. We're going to go to Cowboy Carter in
VIP.
Vegas. It's going to be absolutely incredible. VIP. Wait, is her Vegas show still on? I saw something about this here. I don't really know what it's about. I'm going to need to do further research. Also, I really love that she went out there and honored her mom in the middle of her tour. Nice. I thought that was very sweet, very matriarch, very meta if we think about it. So Beyonce, happy day.
Happy day. Good job. Time. Okay. I'm going to switch with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need to see that, please. Perfect. Thank you.
Ready?
Yes.
Set. Go.
Okay, I want to talk about Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney, we know from our TV. She is in the show with Zendaya. Love her. Euphoria, thank you. It was slipping my mind. She was seen out this weekend. We know she just broke up with her fiance, which I knew was coming. Like, we called that shit like a week ago. We were like, no, this is never going to happen. We never saw this man. She wasn't into him. I could tell. Now, who she is into is MGK. I did see them flirting. She was touching his arm very heavily. I would not touch him well, he's not married anymore to whatever her name is. But anywho, she was also flirting with Patrick Schwarzenegger. And you know what? I say, go out there, girl. Do your thing, girl. I love it. Date. The next thing, Kentucky Derby, that happened on Saturday. And Sovereignty won. We watched it. It was a muddy mess. Disgusting. But congrats. And then Lady Gaga had a 2.5 million crowd in Brazil for her concert that just happened over the weekend. I saw footage on TikTok. It was absolutely insane. Like, if you are part of a crowd that big, are you even in the crowd? I don't know. At some point, like, you're in a different part of the country. Probably. Yeah, a fun mayhem. That's it. Time.
Okay, I kind of forgot while we were doing those that like we actually do them all at like we do both topics in 1 minute. And I was like, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna do another one on the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Oh, so you only stayed stuck to one topic because you thought you had been restrained to just one. Oh, so sad for you. I should have reiterated those rules.
No, I literally just forgot. We just did this last week. Like, it's not that hard. I just forgot.
It's okay. It's okay to be wrong and mess up the segment.
No, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. You screwed up. You're the worst. What is we gonna say?
Right. What else is there to say?
Goated. Okay, so that was so fun.
That was fun. But again, I do feel like I need a beta blocker.
No, I don't. I feel so excited. Now I'm just like ready to talk. Like the Kentucky Derby, like I know these are just our 1 minute hits, but like go watch that shit on Peacock. Fast forward from 4 minutes up to 4 hours and like 45 minutes. And that's where you get to see it happening. Also, the Derby is ran by immigrants. You're so welcome that they could bring that to you. Yes,
it is. That's a good point. But I also think it's hysterical that the shortest race in history or whatever, it's like 2 minutes. Like that's what they're known for. It's a very short race. Has the longest coverage. It was literally 5 hours, you guys.
No, I was like, what are we watching? The NBA Finals.
Skip to the end.
No, it was so wild. Yeah. I was like, okay.
All right. That felt like home, Kentucky.
No, literally. So TV we are watching. We just binge watched all of Vanderpump Villa. We're just waiting for the reunion. What was your take? Who was your favorite person on the screen?
My favorite person on the screen, without a shadow of a doubt, Miss Stassi Schroeder.
10 out of 10.
Like, that wasn't even a real question. As I sit here and look at her signed copy of her book. I love you, girl.
Obsessed. We connected when we met with Stassi. Like, I am that delusional. Yeah. Like, I basically asked her, like, how are you? And she was like, thank you. Yeah. And I was like, you're welcome.
You're welcome. No, it's true. She just has that star quality. Like, she connects. I'm sure she did that with everyone. But, like, she did make us feel special and seen. So, thank you, Stas.
No, literally, Stassi Schroeder, a queen. I really did enjoy Vanderpump Villa. So, my take on Vanderpump Villa is
who was your favorite? Stassi.
Well, obviously Stassi. Hartford when she made her appearances.
Yeah, that was cute.
And my favorite, like, person in the house would be, like, Gabriella.
Definitely. Okay, fair.
Yeah. Just like badass bitches.
Totally. Getting shit done. Like, we need a woman to do some things, please.
God. I get the job done.
She's a giver.
So, yeah, I really enjoyed
What was your take, though?
My take is that it's like below deck without half. It's like below deck, but half the work.
A lot less
So,
work.
like, everybody, like the difference between below deck and Vanderpump Villa is that Vanderpump Villa workers like half have to do their jobs. They do have to serve,
but they can also drink on the job.
But then like right after they do like all they have to do is like the dinner parties, and then they like do like this hosting like drink thing after where they basically like give lap dances and like make out with the workers,
with the guests.
The guests.
The workers make out with the guests. It is giving us a lot. I'm just like shocked because we don't see those same interactions, to your point, on below deck because they're not allowed to drink on the job. They have to be sober, of right mind, because like they have people's lives in their hand.
Yeah,
they're just at a castle. They're chilling. They're hanging out. They can do whatever they want. So they're drunk, making out with the guest, stripping on the guest. It's like, it's wild. It's really
wild.
Fun.
It's a show, honey.
It is.
And then we get to see Stassi Schroeder like have real conversations about her life with her husband, and those are like deep and important. And I think it's a good model for like people having those conversations in real life. And Tanner and I have like similar conversations in real life, and so it just felt like visually affirming. You are.
Yeah. Call me Bo Bear.
I see Bo Bear.
Yep. I do have a question. Do you think it would be weird if I were to go on a TV show and fake a British accent for an entire season?
Yes.
Would that be odd?
I think that is so weird. It doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Like, who do you think you are? Like, and it's, if you did it like all the time, like it wasn't fake, like you just like turned it on and off, like whatever, I'll call you Dorit Kemsley, like do your thing, like do you. But like, if you're faking it, then like that raises questions, right? Like that's like a personality question. Like, why are you faking this? What is the put on? What is your tell?
Yeah. No, to give it a little bit more clarity, there is a character on the show named Ciati, and he interviews and he has a British accent. And then he slips up with one of his best friends on the show named Tyler and says something in a British accent when he's out to dinner after he's been drinking a little bit. And so, like, we just had no real read on who Ciati was. He seemed very emotionless. Like, whenever his girl got sent home, all of these are spoilers. Sorry, I should have led with that. But anyway, sorry, I've ruined the show for you now. He just had no emotion about it. He was like, yeah, she's gone. I'm here to do a job. I'm like, well, T.
No, fair. Do your job then, but like, don't bring me into it. Yeah, I really enjoyed Vanderpump Villa though. It took a second. Sorry, y'all. Somebody liked our reel just now, and their handle name was Fat Juicy Vag.
My big fat juicy vag, actually, to be precise. And so, thank you. Shout out to our biggest fan.
I'm Big Fat Juicy Vag. Liked our Lady Gaga reel. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, get her on the pod or him. Whoever it is, I want them.
Whomever you are.
Thank you for your support. We love you.
And your Big Fat Juicy Vag.
I'm actually crying. Whew, okay.
Another fast planes.
Woo. I need to go on D&D now.
So there was another thing we watched.
What?
I stayed up.
Oh.
Okay, let's set the scene.
Set the scene, please.
It was Friday night, everybody. And as you know, I didn't sleep through the night on Thursday well. So Friday night happens. We had a full work day on Friday. Then we went a little shopping in the outlets in the afternoon. And then we came back home and we're relaxing. And I was like, you know what? Let's watch Another Simple Favor. But when I said that, it is 9 p.m. And when have I ever suggested to watch a movie after 6 p.m.? We don't watch movies.
Yeah, we're not really movie folk.
Yeah, movies take too long, and honestly, like, we like to like binge watch TV, but that's because TV keeps things moving. But movies often feel like there's
story building, and like I understand, like they have to do it, but it's too much for me a lot of the times.
No,
and we had no idea how long the movie was either.
No.
I will preface too.
We had no idea. I thought it was gonna be like an hour and 20 max.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, an hour and 20, I can do this. That's like 2 Housewives episodes, like nothing. So, we turn on Another Simple Favor, and I tell you, the movie was absolutely unhinged.
Yeah, we watched it in the middle of our living room on our mattress that's still here sitting.
No, it's stuck.
Yeah. And that was really fun. And it was 2 hours and 2 minutes. That's what I was saying. It's about the mattress. We were on the mattress. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what? Senator was trying to tell me something with his hand.
Yeah, it didn't work clearly.
No, we were like literally set the mattress up, had little snacks on our coffee table beside us. Yeah. It was so much fun. And the movie, Paul Feig, you did amazing.
Totally.
Anna Kendrick, no notes. The storyline's very meta, if you ask me. It's meta for Hollywood.
And it moved. Like, there was always kind of something happening every, like, 8 to 10 minutes. It felt like something new was being introduced, a new, like, plot, another twist, another turn. And it did keep me engaged.
No, it kept me very engaged. And there were some scenes that were always questionable. And Blake Lively dressing herself is always questionable. Whoa. But also, like...
her making out with herself. Weird.
Y'all didn't care on Game of Thrones. That's all I have to say.
Who made out with themselves on Game of Thrones?
No, just like the incestuous sister stuff.
Oh, right. They're sisters. To me, they just look like the same person. That's
no,
why,
literally. Yeah. I viewed it as a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Please.
Spoiler alert. Move on if you have it. Blake Lively, Emily in the movie, has a third sister, Charity, and everybody thinks Charity is dead, but Charity's not dead. Woo! And... she's like obsessed with her sister, and like there's like it's like a White Lotus interaction. So yeah,
I'd say yeah. That's a good.
It's very White Lotusy.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And so like
all except there was no third. There was
except
just
there was no. It's just like Blake Lively and her
on
sister.
Blake Lively.
Yeah, it's Blake Lively on Blake Lively, and so I viewed it as meta of like Blake Lively loving to like,
herself. She's Khaleesi.
No, she's Khaleesi. She loves herself. She's obviously gonna take care of herself. Like I just viewed it as a meta interaction. Okay.
Same actually, and then she even goes on to say in the movie that she's a beard, which she is a beard. I mean that's in the movie, but
yeah, she's a beard in the movie.
I'm just like, well, okay.
No, it was like keep going, and even while she wanted to be with Anna Kendrick, and then her and Anna Kendrick kiss, and like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. That was something. We're going to rewatch it, I think, though. To make a long story long, it's worth a rewatch.
It's worth a rewatch. And, like, I love Anna Kendrick. She's stunning. She's like my little elf.
Elf on the shelf, yeah.
No. Your little elf on the shelf husband.
Thank you, Jen Shaw.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about some news?
Oi, what kind?
Family.
Family, what kind?
No drama.
Oh, drama family? Family and drama?
Family
yes,
drama.
family feuds?
Family feuds.
Feuding families?
Someone say feuding families.
Okay. Yeah.
Feuding families for our timelines.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So like this just in. Olivia Culpo. Culpo. Olivia Culpo hasn't spoken to her sister in weeks over emotional baby shower fight.
No, what's her sister's name? Do we know? She's
Aurora.
kind of famous too, yeah. And she dated Bethany's ex, right?
Aurora Culpo revealed that Olivia and Sophia haven't spoken. Olivia and Sophia hasn't spoken, and Aurora is the third. She's the sister.
Oh my God, it's giving Blake Lively with all of her triplets.
No, literally.
On Another Simple Favor. Okay, so do we know what the emotional turmoil that allegedly took place at the baby shower was? And that's who was pregnant? Because like if you're also with child, I can imagine that the hormones are running high. Oh, what does that mean? Is that good? Sorry, I'm looking at the computer. So whenever you're pregnant, you're having emotional things happening, your body's changing. So like I could understand if my sister said something to me a little bit crazy and I'm hormonal, bitch, bye.
No, basically it looks like she was having a shower like a regular shower, and then she was having a sprinkle in Denver. But the sprinkle in Denver, I think, was on the sister's birthday. I could be totally getting this wrong.
Excuse me, what is a sprinkle?
Like a sprinkle is like a mini shower, I guess.
Oh my God.
Like a baby shower and then a baby sprinkle.
A sprinkle. That's ridiculous. That's my take. I hate that name.
No, I have to like get down to it. But like I'm still trying to read. But like there's a feud over the baby sprinkle. The steam feud from Aurora and Sophia missing Olivia's baby sprinkle.
Oh.
They didn't show up.
You got to show up for your sister.
But do you have to? You've already had one baby shower.
Oh, and it's just a sprinkle.
No, it's just a sprinkle.
You're right.
And the sprinkle was held on, I think, Aurora's birthday. So,
oh, fuck that.
No, literally. And she was like, y'all never stand up for me, yada, yada, yada. You don't support me. And the former pageant queen allegedly told her siblings they do not need to come. So, yeah. Like,
Drams.
just drama. She was like, Olivia allegedly saying, you're the worst sisters. The bar is this low. I do everything for you guys. You do nothing for me. It's giving Kim Kardashian.
No, that's literally what I was about to say. Whenever Courtney, and we don't speak about them now, but whenever Chloe woke up Kim from a nap and Kim sent her the nastiest email, it's like seared into my memory. She called her like a little fucking troll. Like I will never get over that. But that is the same exact energy.
No, it's giving ungrateful. It's giving, yeah, she's pregnant, right? I thought I was going to be on her side. Like when I saw the headline, because I'm always on the side of a pregnant
woman. The headline
woman.
made you think you should be on her side.
No, but like, no, I'm on Team Sister's side. Like,
it's my birthday and it's a sprinkle.
And I've already had one shower. And you know what? Like, you're going to have so many opportunities to show up for me, like, throughout my child's life. Like, why would I be upset that you can't come to my second baby shower? Also, like, maybe it's just me because I don't care that much about showers. We didn't have wedding showers. I find things like that to be awkward. I'm socially awkward.
Yeah.
I don't do small talk well. Like, there's no need for me to sweat with my baby or sweat of her wedding.
No.
Like, I just no. That is such a silly little feud. Also, it gives the same energy as she did, though. This is the same girl who was so upset that somebody said her wedding dress was boring. So, like, this is just like this is not new for her. It's giving privilege. It's giving she's the problem. It's her.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with that take.
Yeah.
I think that
she didn't get her way.
Exactly.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah, it's giving like a scorned sissy who didn't get her way and who hasn't been there. Get over it, girl.
Also, it's like your sister, so just like get over it. Like I fight with my sister, and then I'm just like, so do you want to order some McDonald's?
No, sibling drama is really crazy to me because if you didn't know, I'm an only child, so I never really had to deal or partake.
It's so fun to watch Tanner squirm when me and my siblings just like go for the knife.
No, I'm sweating bullets. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then literally 2 seconds later, I kid you not, everything's normal. Everything's nice. I'm like, y'all are wild. Love it.
No, I think that's like, okay, we'll see her off Olivia Culpo. Like, do better. Yeah, I hope you and your sisters get along. But like, pregnancy is a bitch. So like, also.
Yeah, like also
great
don't.
Grace.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Like, and to the other sisters, I know she was a raging bitch for what she said, but also give her a little grace.
But also like, give her grace. She's your sister, and like, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? Like, let her go off on you. She's pregnant. But also, like, you had the right not to go. Like, that's my take. You have the right not to go. I wouldn't expect you there.
I wouldn't even ask if I knew it was your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a more considerate sibling than that, and I don't even have siblings.
No, literally. So there's that.
Yep.
But sisters, don't feel bad about what you did, but give your sister grace. Yeah, siblings. So I do have siblings.
Right. A boy and a girl.
I have a boy and a
You're
girl
in the
sibling.
middle.
I am the middle child, and I give big middle child energy, which is such a shame because, like, maybe I'm a star.
Now, what do you mean whenever you say you give middle child energy? What does that entail? Again, because I don't have siblings.
Well, middle child energy, like, like you get forgotten about.
See. Left on your birthday, No braces, What else? What else?
Like, just like that cliche, like, and I do have like cliche, like, you left me out. Like, you left me out. Why
Yeah.
did you leave me out? Like, even though I don't want to go to most things, I'm like, why would you leave me out?
Do you think that's why you want to be seen? Because you were left out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, there, I've
and it's like,
cracked it.
it's also like Cancer Leo,
Right.
like vibes that I have.
The
but yes.
dichotomy of both of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, so I have like big middle child energy, but also like I have big first child energy.
Yeah, no, for sure. You say this often, and it's true. You are your dad's firstborn son.
No, I am. I'm my daddy's firstborn son.
Even though you have an older brother.
My dad loves me. My dad loves me like his firstborn son. Okay.
Yeah, and you just kind of
He loves my firstborn son too. His firstborn son
No,
too.
of course. He loves everyone.
He's never gonna listen to this.
No, literally. The only one that's listening is Cass, and we'll get to you next, girl. I'm kidding.
Literally. And my sister is just the baby.
No, she's a baby.
And she's just a baby girl.
No, she's such a baby, and I love that about her. Like, she's so sweet. Like, I'm just like, oh, like, I want to protect her. She feels like my baby sister, too. You know?
She is. She is like just our baby sister. She's just the baby. I do feel like I raised her too. Like, a lot of my childhood was like raising Cass, which, like her poor defense, like, she got the brunt of me being mean to her because like I resented having to like
because you were a mom at 13.
No, literally a teen mom.
Yeah, teen mom. No pregnancy in sight.
Call me the Virgin Mary.
Literally.
No, but so it's just like, yeah, so sorry that I resented you some when you were a child. I know you felt it. I know we've talked about it since, but like, here's your public apology. I love you
Clip
so
this.
much.
You can play it over and over again.
No, literally, you can keep this when you're feeling sad.
Yeah.
No, so, but yeah, me and my siblings just like fight. Like, it's kind of like a to the death match. Like, and honestly, I just let it build. And then like when you just gotta dead them.
Right.
So, me and my brother got into an argument not that long ago, and we were like literally yelling at each other in a restaurant. And well, he was yelling and I was talking like this, but very angrily through my teeth. Because I wasn't gonna raise my voice because I wasn't gonna look stupid. It's gonna look like it's like, who is he yelling at? Like,
Yeah. If you don't yell back, they do kind of just look unhinged. They're like, oh, this person is just yelling.
Yeah. Everything is gameplay for me. And
Right.
that's why I win arguments.
Yeah.
And I literally just like, my mom was like, enough. And we were like, okay.
Okay, you're right, Mom.
And I was like, so, how do you like your chicken?
Oh my gosh. No.
And that's literally what happened in scene.
And my family's like so waspy. We don't speak about anything. Like, that's wild that you all would even argue or fight. Because I'm like, we'll just be pissed off secretly forever and hold a grudge for life.
No, could never be me. And honestly, I think I've also done that in your family. I'll just be like, so what do you think about this?
Yeah, no, you do. You confront family of mine sometimes, and that's really fun because I like to see them squirm because they're like, this is weird.
No, they're not used to it just because, but like, that's just how my family operates. Like, I get on the phone with my grandma all the time and we argue, but also like, it's a lot of fun. We have very different views and opinions, but like, we also just talk about real life and like, we get into like bold face arguments, but also like, we know it's always just like, okay, love you, bye.
Love you. Talk to you soon.
No, there's a lot of unconditionalness, and I've always seen that through my family. Like, some things might get big sometimes, but like, it's just a lot of unconditional like love, like ride or die.
No, that's great that you've seen that.
Yeah, so.
Because I didn't see any of that. I just saw people bottle shit up forever.
No, we're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It's like, here comes the boom, like
literally
at the night house. Like, me and my brother used to like beat the shit out of each other. Like,
well, yeah, of course, I'm sure. Anyways, if I had a sibling, I know for a fact I would have been in so many fist fights with them, or like scratched them, or like pulled their hair, or anything. You know, just like to really, they just piss me off, and I would just have to like scratch them or something.
No, and sometimes you just get pissed off looking at them. You're just like,
literally, you're like, you're so silly.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't with you. So yeah, I love my siblings more than anything too. Like,
but also love to fight with them.
No, I love to fight with them. You know, if I want to really stir some shit up, you know, I'm just like, just fight with a sibling because we'll get over it in like 2 hours max.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like, it's a little like no harm, no foul at the end of the day.
I love that. Yeah. It's family.
Family. Other
Speaking
people.
Speaking of family, one of the most iconic family feuds in American history.
Yeah.
The Hatfields and McCoys.
That is so true. It is. They're from Kentucky.
They are. They're an Appalachian mountain family who, with their kinfolk and neighbors, engaged in a legendary feud that attracted nationwide attention in the 1880s and 90s. And it even prompted judicial and police actions, one of which drew appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court in 1888. So, like, it could be a lot worse. Like, I mean, yes, she skipped your baby shower, Olivia, but, like, Aurora didn't start, like, a real feud with you.
Yeah, and she didn't, like, steal your house out from under you like Kyle Richards to Kim Richards.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. That's another iconic family feud. The Richards sisters.
The Richards Hilton sisters feud is one for the books, y'all. And, like, if you don't know, the Hilton, like Paris Hilton's mom, Kathy Hilton, Kyle Richards, their sister,
Real
Kim
Housewives
Richards.
of Beverly Hills.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kim Richards, Race to Witch Mountain, a Disney motherfucking classic. One of my favorite movies as a kid. I used to watch it when we used to have our big warehouse shop where James on Appliance was. Like, wow. So...
Child actors, too.
No,
yeah.
they were all child actors.
Except for really Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy wasn't a child actor, but they were raised by Big Kathy. Yeah. And Kim in season 1 said, "You stole my house," as one of the biggest like fight scenes.
The
and
limo.
They fought like really hard between seasons 1 through 5, and it got worse after Kim got arrested and Kim's exit for the show, and they eventually have like reconciled, but it doesn't sound like Kim's doing well, so that's not great. Yeah. And then Kyle and Kathy have gotten into it a lot because Kyle wrote a series about their childhood and their mother, American Woman, which reportedly didn't do that great of a show, but it came out in 2018, and Kathy was livid, and they like have been fighting since then. They almost didn't even like go to their wedding in Italy.
That was like kind of the turning point in their relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do remember that being out, and you're right. I don't think it like had rave reviews, but
I was drawn to it. I remember seeing the I didn't know where to watch it, but I remember seeing the commercials for it and being like, that show looks amazing. And I love Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah.
So
what's not to love?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, never will, but we love you, Kyle and Kathy and Kim. We hope that you all can reconcile.
No, it's wild. And it's wild that Kathy and Kyle have done so well for themselves, and like Kim just like can't get it together. Yeah, and I do wonder if that stems from any of like Kim's childhood trauma and everything she had to deal with as like the firstborn, like of them. Like, is Kathy the firstborn?
Kathy is the firstborn.
Kathy's the firstborn, but then of like the next sisters and like.
And she was kind of the breadwinner for the family for a while, and like I know we hear child stars talk about that and like what that looks like for them. Like we even listened to Keke Palmer talk about that in her book, and so like I think that there's a lot of psyche thing there that like I just can't imagine like Kim Richards. I feel for Kim.
No, I do too.
Yeah, so I hope she's well.
No, rest and be well. Rest and be well. I almost said rest in peace.
So I was like, no, God, don't let her go.
Leave her with us. Rest and be well. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Who else is fighting right now?
Who?
Beckham family drama is deeper as Brooklyn is ghosting dad, David.
I know. So David Beckham recently had his 50th birthday party. All of his family was there in attendance, but noticeably absent was Nikolai. She's 30. And Brooklyn, her husband, their son, he's 27. And it was really interesting to see him not. Can you imagine like not showing up to your dad's birthday party, but especially like a 50th?
No, literally. Also, it's wild that they have a 30-year-old.
Who? They don't. He's 27.
He's 26. Okay, sorry. Nikolai's the other one. Okay.
The lady girl, I don't know.
I was just like really backtracking our childhood, and I was like, there's no way they have a 30-year-old.
No, he's 27.
I was like, she wasn't pregnant then. And I was like, because I'm 32, so there's no way.
No. And
I was struggling with the math there.
They've been married for a couple of years now, Brooklyn and Nikolai.
Yes.
And I've always heard that there's been like a little bit of family drama, but then if you remember a few months back, it's been probably a year now, she actually walked in Victoria Beckham's fashion show because she's a model, and that kind of like mended the family rift. Well, now apparently there's people coming out saying that that's not true, like family friends saying like they don't have really anything to do with them, but they're always hanging out with her dad and his wife, who's a billionaire. And you know what? Money talks, money walks, and they're hanging out with the richer people is what I say.
No, literally.
Is that facts or no?
I think that's facts.
Okay.
Facts on facts.
Yeah, who's buying my house? I'm going to go spend my time with them. Like, I kind of get it.
No, I do get that. And, like, I'm not saying it's right, but I get it. Like, also, like, he celebrated with Tom Cruise. That's why they didn't go.
Well, I wouldn't go either.
No.
He would try to commit me into Scientology, and I've lived through one cult. I can't do another.
When the coffee gets old and the chatter gets old, you know when it's time to go.
Yeah. Get out.
Get out.
Get out, girl.
Bruce.
Low battery.
So it's like fabulous. I do hope that all these families make up. Like, Family Feud should never last long. Like, things should like roll off the back. And there's something that we always say that like always brings me back, even when we get into like a slight bicker. I don't even feel like we fight a ton.
Well, it's not that fragile.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not that fragile.
Right.
Like,
especially in family or in like love and like people that you're committed to. Like it's really not that fragile. Like, you can't really say anything, and you wouldn't say anything to me that would like really be of a detriment to us or our relationship. And so like,
and that's
it's
how
not
we
that
fight.
Fragile. Yeah.
Yeah. We would never fight in a way that would like cut
or
like to hurt or bring up somebody's just like past or wrongs or like something that would just like really hurt them, you know. We wouldn't do that.
No.
And so like, that's how I believe you should fight. Like, I guess that's my fighting advice, is like, if you have to fight, like, I will have to believe that like there's actually no winner when you fight.
No winner. Fight in fact.
Fight in facts.
And
when
honestly,
you say feelings, don't do absolutes.
No.
Absolutes aren't great. And like, don't cut anyone down. Remember like what's fragile and what's not fragile.
Yeah. True.
That's my take.
That's our take.
Yeah. Well.
Fight on.
Carry on my wayward son.
Well, I think we have to hop off of here because the Met is coming up and we can't miss any.
No, we have to start getting our live streaming ready. So thank you so much for listening to this episode of It's Okay
to Be Wrong,
a podcast with KB and Tanner Cunningham. If you are not already following us and listening to our podcast as soon as it drops, then you need to go ahead and get on Spotify, YouTube, Audible, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast. Go ahead and subscribe now. If you are not following our Instagram and TikTok, go ahead and do that now. It's okay _to be wrong.
Check out the rebrand.
No, you'll love it. Talk to you all soon.
Love you. Bye.